I thought the last time I'd have to do a presentation would be in middle school, but looks like I was wrong. All right, everybody, lower your voice. I'm about to start. So here we have a simple tier list, a fun activity to do with your friends and compare everybody's tastes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it out. First off, we got lemon lime soda. This is a pretty good soda. I'd say it's above average. Fruit punch. Not the best juice. A lot of times it's just too sweet or tart. It's very rare when they nail fruit punch. Water, easy as S tier. I mean, we're literally made of it. Lemonade, probably B. It's an alright drink, but normally it just makes me thirstier than when I started drinking it. Milk, D. Nobody drinks that shit alone. Energy drinks, F. They're too sweet. They're just not for me. Caffeine, it's not really something I search out. Grape juice, probably the worst juice out there. I'd even take apple juice above grape juice. Let's go ahead and do apple juice since I mentioned it. A little bit better than grape. Not as good as fruit punch, but still better than grape. Sparkling water, I'd put that in A. It's like normal water, but has flavor sometimes. The sparkling, I'm not too much of a fan of, but who cares? Citrus, not as good as lemon lime. It's probably C. Colas, now that's a B. This is what every soda should be. This is a great baseline. I mean, people literally call every soda Coke because of this. Chocolate milk, still, it's better than milk to drink by itself, but I'm not picking it up over anything else unless it's a Yoo-hoo. If it's a Yoo-hoo, that's it. It's over. Root beer, above average soda, probably better than lemon lime soda. If I get a soda, that's probably what I'm getting. Orange juice, close to S, but you get some fresh orange juice, best juice out there. But the second you eat something sweet, it turns into just the second you eat something sweet, it just gets too tart to handle. That's why it's not even enough to keep it in A because of how bad it gets. And I mean, the worst combination of foods is toothpaste and orange juice. So I don't think you can make an argument for A or S based on it being a part of like the worst combination. Orange soda, shit tier soda. Awful. It's like right down there with a grape soda. If you like orange or grape soda, then you probably grew up poor. There's nothing wrong with that, but your taste is fucked for it. Coffee. Now, coffee is like a guilty pleasure. It's probably A. It's better than most other drinks. Hot coffee, I'm not too much of a fan of. But you put that over some ice. You throw all the sugar in the world in it, where it doesn't even taste like coffee anymore, and that's good coffee. So I think it deserves A. It's versatile. Gatorade. If I'm not drinking water, I'm probably drinking either Gatorade or Powerade. Powerade is the better sports drink here. Tea. I think tea and iced tea have to be ranked the same too. Both are good. I would say iced tea is over Gatorade too. They're both good, but they're the same thing. It's just temperature difference. So here you have it. This is my version of the tier list. So with this completed tier list, I had a little bit of a controversial opinion on it. And I poked the sleeping hive that was my friends. I said Gatorade and Powerade were the same thing, and putting them in different categories was dumb. And yeah, they all tried to call me out on it. So I took all of their arguments and I put them into a list, and I'm just gonna run down it point by point and state my side of the argument. So, number one. So one can't have better flavors than the other? One can have better flavors, but that's not my problem with the tier list. My problem is with Gatorade and Powerade being separated out instead of being put into one sports drink category. I think they should be in this category even though they have a slightly different flavor. 2. They should be different because of the way cola is structured. The way cola is structured supports my point in saying they should be grouped together, because Coke and Pepsi are arguably more different than Gatorade and Powerade, but they're grouped together. Not to mention they have different flavors in cola, like cherry and vanilla. 3. Should coffee and Monster be the same because they both have caffeine? No, I think they should be separated because Monster's generally carbonated and has different fruity flavors. The only gray spot there is with the Java Monster because it literally has coffee in it. So it's kind of a gray spot where a coffee energy drink goes. 4. I'm going to separate it based off taste. The taste of the items in the tier list isn't the only factor when determining which groups they should be in. For instance, with energy drinks, you have a NOS, which is an orange juice based energy drink, which tastes way different than something else in the category like Rainbow Unicorn Bang. But they're still grouped the same. 5. They're not the same because they taste different. I don't see this as a real point because Gatorade has different flavors. So you can have a red Gatorade, which tastes more like a red Powerade than like a red Gatorade and a grape Gatorade, which those are in the same category with the way it's broken up, but it's closer to a Powerade than another Gatorade. Number 6. Would I group body armor in with Gatorade and Powerade? The simple answer is yeah, they're all the same things. They're all sports drinks, which is just water, a type of sugar, and salt or electrolytes. And they're all used for the general purpose of rehydrating. 7. Would I put all the juices together? No, I wouldn't put all the juices together. They're made completely different ways. They're made of different bases, and a lot of times you drink them in different situations. Instead of making me compare apples to oranges, you want to make me group them together? I've got a big brain, but you're asking me to do the impossible here. But I can deliver. Alright, so here we have a Venn diagram comparing apple juice and orange juice. First off, orange juice is, you guessed it, made of oranges. And apple juice is made of apples. Now, something they have in common, they're both not carbonated. They're also both a good source of vitamins. Now, orange juice differs because it can have pulp. If there is an apple juice with pulp, I've never heard of it. But apple juice has normally a longer shelf life. It just doesn't sour and go bad as fast. Where orange juice will sour if you eat sweets before you drink it. Apple juice normally has a thinner consistency, more water-like, where orange juice can be a bit thicker. Orange juice normally comes in a carton, where apple juice, when you buy it, it normally comes in like a plastic bottle. And then back to both of them, they both have dietary fibers in them. But I think the biggest difference is apple juice is just mid. So as you can see, that is a very convincing Venn diagram that I think puts that question to rest. Number 8, coffee together, but tea isn't together? Now this is actually a good point. I think these things should also be grouped Originally, I was gonna say because iced coffee and hot coffee share brands, and iced tea and hot tea don't. They should be separated. But one of my friends showed me that Lipton makes tea bags, and Arizona also makes tea bags. So it did make me switch over and think, yeah, they should be grouped. I mean, they're both the same stuff too. It's just different temperatures. If we were going to separate anything on this tier list by temperatures, then you would have like a cold Powerade and a hot Powerade, or you'd have a cold cola and a hot cola, which is just too much at that point. Number 9. I can't taste the difference between the two. Let's roll the clip. I don't need glasses where I'm going. Secured. My senses are heightened, like Daredevil. Am I in frame?
Yes. Ready for round 1?
Mm-hmm. This is red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Round 2.
That one's powdery. Oh, not palate cleanser. Gotta aerate all 2 million taste buds.
Okay. What are they telling you?
That's Powerade.
Sure.
First one was Gatorade.
Yep, got it right. Second round, cup 1.
All right. Orange flavored. It has like a Sunny D taste to it. I need the liquid.
Round 2, second cup.
That one's the Gatorade.
Yes. Yep, you got it.
My senses are heightened. I know I'm facing the camera. I'm ready.
Alright, 1 second.
Come on, put it in my phalanges.
Round 3, cup 1.
Blue doesn't really smell like anything.
Alright, round 3, cup 2.
This one already smells like Powerade. That one's Powerade.
Yep.
Open up a random chip bag and put your finger in there. Where's that finger at? That's that damn Fritos honey barbecue, the twist.
Got it down to the twist.
Give me one of them. So as you can see, I have exquisite taste buds. I could taste the dick cheese off of a flea. Number 10. The tier list separates it that way, so I ranked it that way. Other than coffee and tea, this was the point that stumped me the longest. Why shouldn't I just agree with what the tier list says the groupings are? And go with what my friends are saying? Why should I question the fun test? Well, it comes down to this. Poking holes in the consistency of the grouping is just fun. And seeing if I can convince any of my friends to also go along with it is also another fun part. So here's a bit of me showing some of my other friends that weren't in the original conversation and seeing if I can get a fresh perspective on things. Hey, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey,
Oh,
are you guys in the middle of a game?
We are.
A little bit.
Look at the tier list I just put in chat. You don't
Okay,
you don't have to actually like click it or anything. Just look at the categories that it has on there,
Okay.
or like the items.
All right.
Those items, seeing where it's like cola, sparkling waters, energy
Right.
drinks. Do you think Powerade and Gatorade should be separated?
What? Powered and what is separate?
Powerade and Gatorade. They separated it into two different things? Or do you think it should be in a sports drink category?
I think that's kind of one category.
All right, Mango.
Or Power and Gatorade separate
That's
categories.
a good question. Let me look.
So they
Here's
put
why-
colas and they put energy drinks, which energy drinks have tons of different flavors to them. Like they're grouping a Monster with a NOS. If you don't know anything about power or energy drinks, NOS is made with orange juice. Monster is not made with orange juice.
Okay,
But
I
they're
think
both
they
energy
should be separated because they're not affiliated with each other.
Yeah, but Monster and NOS or Monster and Bang aren't affiliated
Hold
with
up.
each other either.
Let's see here.
Energy drinks is one category. Sparkling waters is one category.
Then they should be
Colas are one
sports
category.
drinks, one category.
Yeah.
Not Gatorade Powerade.
All right.
Oh, this is
All right. I'm back.
That's a minute.
Never thought I'd see you again.
I'm dropping this link in general. It's for a tier list of drinks. Okay.
Okay.
So you don't have to actually make a tier list. Just look at the items and the categories for it.
Perfect.
So you see how you have energy drinks as one, and then you see you have Gatorade Powerade as two separate things. My whole thing is, why wouldn't you group Gatorade and Powerade into a sports drink category instead of having them separated out?
I would say definitely have them be just the sports drink category, unless there are other sports drinks that are meaningfully different from Gatorade Powerade that I do not know of.
There's like body armor, but they're all made with the same basic 3 ingredients.
I think it's supported as well because of the fact that they have an energy drink category. Like, it's not like we're rating Monster versus Red Bull or anything. So
Mhm.
it is kind of weird to rate Gatorade versus Powerade when they literally serve the same purpose.
Exactly. So you think it should be a sports drink category?
Absolutely.
Yeah, strongly agree with that.
In conclusion, it's all just for fun. It's all sugary salt water. Anything else is wrong, and thank you for your time.